Welcome back to Starting from Scratch. Today I've decided to make sweet potato tacos, and I'm excited to make these because I've only recently discovered sweet potatoes. Like, I've had them at a restaurant before, sweet potato fries or something like that, but I've never cooked them on my own. And I realize it's super easy. You just add some seasoning, stick them in the oven, and cook them up, and they're so good. So hopefully sweet potato tacos are awesome. I've decided to actually follow the recipe to a T because when I tried to do that pizza last time, I was kind of winging it halfway through, and as we both know, that did not turn out good. I didn't even take it to work the next day because I was embarrassed by the look of it, even though it tasted okay. So today I found a recipe for sweet potato tacos on simplyrecipes.com. So if you're ready, let's go. Here's everything you need: sweet potato, chili powder, cumin, jalapeno, sea salt or kosher salt, canola oil, black beans, garlic, apple cider vinegar, onion, cotija cheese, corn tortillas, lime, avocado, cilantro, and salsa verde salsa. I'm going to start with the sweet potatoes and then do the black beans while the sweet potatoes are in the oven. And then hopefully everything will be ready at the same time. So for the sweet potatoes, you're going to want to cut that up into 1/2-inch cubes, and then we're going to season them and put them in the oven. Alright, so we got our potato all nice and peeled. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it one more time, and then I'm going to cut it up. Let's get cutting. Alright, so as you can see, these are not really cut very well. I mean, they're close to all the same size, but it's not pretty. So, that's okay. So now what I need to do is season these, get them on the tray. So I'm going to spray this pan. And you know what? It's the second episode. I should have learned from the first. I forgot to preheat the freaking oven again. Because my oven is tiny, that probably won't take that long. So we'll go ahead and season these up, and hopefully the oven's preheated by the time we're done with that. So to season this up, we need 2 tablespoons canola oil, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. I cannot find my 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm going to use 1 teaspoon and just do half of this. I don't normally follow directions very well, as you can tell, so maybe cooking is not my thing, but you know, chefs wing it all the time. Should be fine. 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin. Again, I'm just going to eyeball that. And that's it. Mix this up and then get it on the pan. I'm trying to get everything as evenly coated as possible, pretending like I know what I'm doing. And that's pretty good. I'm just going to evenly place this all over the pan, just one even pile across the whole pan, and then we'll wait for the oven to preheat and we'll get those in. So I'm still waiting for the oven to preheat, but I'm going to go ahead and chop all my veggies just so that I can get the beans started as quick as possible, because the potatoes are going to take 30 minutes. So the first thing I'm going to cut up is the onion. I honestly don't know how to cut an onion, so I'm just going to wing it. But they should be in diced up. just gonna start cutting this like broccoli because I don't really like my onions too big, like the chunks too large, so I don't care if they're pretty and perfect size, I just want them to get sauteed up. And I'm sure that it's like, well, they can't heat at the same rate if they're not the same size, so you have to cut it a certain way, but you know what? I'll learn that eventually. So in a saucepan, I'm going to heat it to medium heat. I'm going to add the onions and make sure that they get translucent before I add anything else. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt. No, I'm going to add the salt with the onions, apparently, and then wait until that's translucent. About 5 to 7 minutes. That's why I really liked the recipe I picked, because it told me like how long to cook everything. And then I'll add the garlic and the jalapenos, and then cook that about 2 minutes more, and then I'll add the beans. Oh! Just preheated, so actually I'm going to go ahead and get these in. And then it says to just pit this, or seed it, or whatever the hell you call it, which I don't even know how to do. Not sure what I'm doing. Everyone is probably terrified right now. Okay. Don't cut yourself. Go ahead and get this guy out. I guess I didn't cut enough off. How do you seed a jalapeno? I thought it was going to be like a bell pepper, where I just cut off the top, rip out the seeds. Guess not. Yeah. Come on, baby. Oh, gosh. Yeah. That's not how you do that. It's not like a bell pepper. We're mincing this anyway. So I'm just going to cut it and get the seeds out as I go, I guess. Because honestly, I'll have to Google that. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm probably making this way worse. However, now this is pretty hot, so I'll go ahead and throw this in. My oven's pretty shitty, so like this one doesn't heat sometimes. My landlord won't fix it, it's fine. So I'll just put it a little higher because then it'll get like super hot and then I'll probably burn these, so that's great. If you have the best hack for seeding a jalapeno, you can leave that in the comments below because, or leave a link to like a video I can watch because that would be greatly appreciated. Then I'll know this for next time because I love tacos and I'm sure I'm going to eat them again, or if not tacos, something with jalapenos. Almost got all the seeds out. Letting my onions just burn away. Alright, so now I'm going to mince these, which I guess that means just like cut it super small. Okay, that's getting a little too hot. Let's simmer down there. Jeez. Guys, calm down. Minced? Sure. I don't know. They're chunks. Is that minced? Sure, right? Sure. We're going with it. That's clean. We need one mince. We need 1 clove of garlic for this. Oh my gosh, when I made the pizza last week, my hand smelled like garlic for 4 days. Free at last! That was so difficult. I'm just going to do one. It says to do one, but normally I put more garlic than it asks for because I just love garlic so much. So the timer just went off for the potatoes. What you're supposed to do is just take them out, rotate them up, and put them back in. So let's do that. Ooh, they look so yummy. All right, all mixed up, and I'm gonna put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes. So put our garlic in. Add our jalapenos. Get those cooking for just a little bit. I didn't take all the skin off of my onion. Onion skin. My bad. Oh my gosh. Onion skin. My bad. That was not good. It looks like that's it though. Oh, it smells so good. It doesn't say an exact amount, so I'm just going to put a little bit. Oh. That apple cider vinegar. It said I could use that or water, but I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be fancy. I'm gonna put apple cider vinegar. It smells like shit. So the next step in our adventure is to get everything prepped for like serving. So for that, we need to warm the tortillas and then get everything ready. I need to slice the avocado. It just says to cut it into thin slices, and then a wedge of lime. And salsa verde, obviously you don't have to do anything with it. And then I want to cut up the cilantro so I can top it all off. And then I need to crumble the cheese as well. So there's our beans. They're done way before the potatoes, so I'm just gonna turn this down to like a low-ish. My stovetop doesn't work very well, so we'll turn it down to like medium probably. And that is it. We're just waiting for the potatoes. The beans are done. Everything's prepped and ready to go. I'm just gonna continue cleaning, put everything away, and then hopefully by then the potatoes will be done and it'll be ready to serve. The one thing that always frustrates me when I'm trying to cook is timing everything out. Like, I get so excited to make the beans and then they're done like 15 minutes before the potatoes. So now I'm just waiting for the potatoes. I'm warming up the tortillas. The beans are done. They're just keeping warm. They're overcooking, basically burning. And then hopefully, let's see. Alexa, how much time's left on my timer?
You have 1 minute and 30 seconds left on your
1 minute and 30 seconds left and my potatoes should be done. But if they're not the right squishiness, I'm going to have to leave them in longer. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my beans because they're burning. So my favorite part of cooking is the presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready for that. Make sure my tacos look real cute. Yes! My timer's going off. Alexa, stop. All right, and this is how they look. They smell delicious. They look a lot better than the last thing we cooked together. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. It's really good. I forgot to add salsa, and I think that will actually make it a lot better. Oh no. Yeah. Let's try it one more time. I'm really impressed with myself. That is so good. So that's really good. Highly recommend. Full of flavor. Not that easy to make. Obviously, there's some perfecting I could do. But overall, really good. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Starting from Scratch.